There should be audio. Weird. Okay, yeah. Fuck you, Swagnito. Okay, unmuted.
Don't mind me. I have AIDS.
I wish I had some AIDS because I work too fucking hard, man. I need some help. I need some fuckers around me. People I work with are all lazy. I shouldn't say that. One guy might watch.
I have to take a shit.
Cool. Okay. We need,
Actually, I do too, Joe. Fuck.
You gotta wear your Iceman clock shirt on the show.
You know what? I
sometime.
wasn't sure if we were doing the show tonight, and
clock shirt. The clock shirt.
I was gonna wear it. Yeah, I have it out with my mustard shirt. I was gonna wear it underneath and take the mustard shirt off.
Okay.
Surprise everybody. It's gather time. I'm on gather time.
It's woof woof clock. I think that's everything. Okay, please move. You have to run. Can I watch while on the toilet? Yes, you may. Thank you for asking.
All your friends should come out. We need 10. We can't go live, though. We're live, but we can't go on till we're 10.
Yeah, we need the 10. It's
Kind of been hurting us.
It's kind of been hurting us. Yeah, me and Iceman have extensive conversations about our feelings.
My fucking ego is hit bad.
About how we don't get 10 viewers on the intro anymore. Which, for a real long time, I think we didn't say it. I think we didn't say it for a real long time.
No, we didn't.
Because we were just so fucking popular. People thought we were just going live, you know what I'm saying? What up, Shayna? Whoop whoop.
Yeah, you can watch wherever you want, Jello. I watch shit on the toilet all the time. I watch fucking all the shows on Studio 17 while I'm sitting on the toilet. I mean, might as well. It's shit anyways. Right?
I hope Iceman didn't hurt your feelings. That's grounds for canceling.
I mean, like, come on. You know I already did, so why even bring that up? I always bring this up.
Yo, when I look at...
I haven't even thought about that in months. Thanks, man.
I played it the other day.
I spelled Blake wrong. LOL damn autocorrect.
Yeah, it starts with an F.
Why would it autocorrect to BKWK for Blake? It doesn't even compute.
Never understood why people enjoy spending so much time on the toilet.
Well, it depends. If you have kids, if you have kids, I used to spend a lot of time on the shitter reading books. I would read a fucking bunch of novels, and I would sit there for an hour sometimes. I would get up, and my fucking legs would have big red spots here, and they would be dead. I'd almost fall
Yeah,
down.
well, you get blood clots when you sleep under a regular blanket.
Something like that. See, that's
Oh,
why I can't,
shit, we
that's
did
why I
the
can't
whole
take that
damn
vaccine.
thing.
I don't want to get blood clots.
I don't know, I'm like grinding my teeth, smiling. I don't know why I'm doing that.
I can't see you someone on the TV.
Brooklyn Menace.
That was on purpose, though.
That's right. Fuck you, Brooklyn Menace, and to everybody else, what's up? You're watching another episode of Positive Vibes Live.
You're full of
like
shit, Swagnito. Alexa does not have Ram Ranch on it. There's no way.
You just tell her to play it, and then she'll play it from YouTube.
Oh, maybe, I guess. I don't know. I've tried just random songs, and she always says if it's not on Amazon Music, she doesn't do it. But now I hooked up with, I can't remember the name, Spotify.
I am your unshowered, greasy-haired, lazy, unmotivated host. So lazy, I'm not even going to finish my sentence. What up, though?
What up? Oh, sorry, man.
I looked at this instead of your elbow.
You did, actually. And she plays
Here, jump back here.
Cyrax as well. No, the dog gets his rabies, and that's it. I ain't gonna get him vaccinated. They'll never come up with one for the dog. So I'd have to pay for that one. At least these ones are free for us. Are you vaccinated, Swagnito? What do you still think about getting vaccinated? Are you still on the fence about that? Because it's gonna be, you want to travel, you have to.
Well,
it's probably gonna be,
probably.
I'm probably gonna have to do it if I want to go camping. They're probably gonna say nope. Campgrounds, especially provincial campgrounds, nope. You have to be vaccinated.
Well, you and me hate all this shit, and then you tolerate it a lot more than I do. But both of us never had to.
Well, you have a Mima who do everything for you, so I have to.
Yeah,
Have
we both never had to do any of those stupid nose tests, and then you just did one recently, and then I was extremely conflicted about visiting my dad. I was extremely filled with much anxiety about going to do a test.
You have to be vaccinated.
But I'm glad that I did, because it was the last time that I seen him alive. So that was all right. And like everybody says, it's not that it's that bad. It's the principle, essentially, is the argument, right? Mm-hmm. So I did the thing, and then I saw my dad. So that I only had to do one so far since everything popped, and same as you, and both of us just within like 4 weeks, basically, or whatever of each other.
Yeah, mine was last month.
Yeah, mine was maybe 2 weeks ago, yeah. So why am I saying that?
Sure wish I could get
an AIDS
vaccine.
Because I was talking about vaccine,
No
like are you...
Oh, yeah, well, okay, so like we hate it, and then you did it, and then I did it, the test. And then I know that... give me a quick reminder about what I said before, and then we had a private conversation that you were saying, that kind of implying that was hypocritical.
Okay, it was hypocritical that you... You want me to say what that was?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, so it was hypocritical that you were willing to go out and get a vaccine so you can go to concerts and travel to the States,
right?
Which is putting poison in your body. You're willing to do that, but you're not willing to have somebody put a swab in your nose, putting nothing but a swab in your nose and pulling it out.
I guess maybe at the time I must have tried to justify that position now, perhaps by thinking that they're essentially one and the same. The whole concept. I don't want any of it. I don't want a vaccine.
No, you said that you were going to get a vaccine. You said, I'm all set to get a vaccine because I want to be able to go to the States. I want to be able to travel. Thinking
on it now, that still seems like a favorable decision.
Laughing.
But then still, I don't want that. Nobody
you did.
wants
No,
it.
you did. You said you were more than willing. You were happy to do that if you meant that you can go to the States and you can travel.
Right, that's what that you're saying now. That's what I was saying before.
Yeah, these are like almost verbatim.
Now with different time to reflect and different information, I'm not really certain. Like that sounds favorable. I want to go to the States. I'm logical enough to recognize that if I'm ever going to go to the States, I'm going to have to get a vaccine.
That's the hypocritical. That sounds favorable. But getting a test which is not putting poison in my body is not favorable to see my father. That's what's hypocritical.
Well,
my hands are
it is.
It wouldn't matter if it was visiting my dad or anything else at the time. I didn't want the test.
But
you know what I'm saying?
That's what's making this hypocritical.
Well, the previous... Look, I don't want to start an argument with you.
No, I'm
the
talking
previous
to a wall.
stuff.
Really, guys. He's not listening.
I said that I wanted to get a vaccine so that I could go to the States. I said I didn't want to get a COVID test.
No, you said you wanted to get a vaccine. You were happy to get a vaccine because
if it meant that I could go to the States.
You wanted to.
Yeah, I did say that.
Yes, yeah, but you refused to get a test, even though it's for something a little more important, going to see your dad.
Well, I did do that though.
My gun is a certified
At the end,
weapon.
dude, that does not count. I'm sorry, that does not count. Fuck that. You had so many opportunities that you could have. That does not count. That was like a like I'm sorry to say like you knew he was going. He was on his end.
Okay, well, okay, that's fine. So that's fine. So that's all the stuff that we were saying. Now I'm saying.
Yeah. Okay, but that's what made it hypocritical then.
Okay,
that's what I'm saying.
Okay,
that's
so thanks for explaining that.
That's what you wanted to know.
So now, though, moving past that part, now I'm logical enough to assess the situation and see that I'm never going to go back to America if I don't get a vaccine. I don't now think that I necessarily want one, but if it means that I can go to America...
You thought about it after we discussed it. I remember that you rethought it afterwards, like a couple weeks after we were discussing it, and you were like...
I'm not trying to line up right now to go get a fucking vaccine, and I bet you I can't predict the future, and I know that I'm saying... I can't predict the future.
Yeah.
And I know that I don't want to necessarily get a vaccine, right? But I wouldn't be surprised if I went and got a vaccine if it means that I can go to America. But at this time, I feel that with the American international board, the borders closed, and even though we don't leave the province, okay? But with the interprovincial, like, we're not going anywhere anyway. So as long as we're trapped here, right?
Yeah.
I don't really have any interest in it. But if circumstances change, and it might give me the ability to do things that previously I couldn't.
It will. That's what the whole point is. It will.
It will. Right now,
there's no other way around. That's all they're talking about is vaccine passports to travel, vaccines passports to get across the border, get into the concerts. You're gonna need the vaccine passport.
Right. Well, it probably will end up being some sacrifice that I end up making.
And it's going to end up being, we won't let you go to work if you don't get a vaccine. So I'm going to end up having to get one too. But I mean...
That seems like so infringing on your rights, you know what I mean?
I mean, for the public safety. All they have to say is for the public safety... And everybody fucking falls into line because they just believe the government is out for our fucking public safety. But guess what? They fucking ain't. Cocksuckers. There's so much fucking bullshit going on.
Yeah. So whether I sound hypocritical now or not, that's where I'm at. Previously, I said I wanted the vaccine to go to the concert, and then I avoided getting COVID tests. Where the lens focus on that is, I could have taken them to go see my dad, and I didn't because of my own opinions. Now my dad's passed away. Now it's
a moot point.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah,
it is.
And so
but it isn't, and it isn't because either way, your position really has never changed. You're fine. I don't want to get it because there's no reason for me if I can't go anywhere.
Right.
But it will allow you to go places.
Well, okay, so my opinion about all
that
that stuff, I don't know if this is a sidetrack and help me stay on topic if I get off it. But I've said this to you before. If we are forced to get a vaccine and then we get a vaccine card, then I hate masks, so I don't want to wear a fucking mask anywhere. So, and my opinion is, if they say that you get a vaccine and you get some fucking special pass now that you get to go wherever you want, it means nothing, because anybody can say you have to wear a mask to be in here, whether you got the card or not. And then also at a government level, even they could be like, well, whatever. Nope, you gotta wear masks and shit again, right? You know what I'm saying? So for me to desire the vaccine now to get this pass that doesn't even compute with me, because I don't fucking believe it.
Wait, I just lost that last part.
I don't want to get a vaccine in Ontario to get a card if it means that the card means I don't get to wear a mask, because the card won't mean shit. I get the vaccine, everybody gets the card, and now the cards are fucking shit.
Eventually, the plan is, they say they have to get at least 75% of the population with their first vaccination shot and at least 20% of the population with their second shot before they can really think about taking the restrictions off. Before they can really think about taking the restrictions off.
Dog, But what are
they going to do when they don't get 75% of the population to do it? Then
did you see that? Did you see, like, we think we got it bad here? There have been curfews in effect in the province of Quebec basically since the shit popped off. And like, from the headlines and short articles that I read, there's like 6-digit figures.
Right? A non-vax bathroom. They'll start doing that too. It'll fucking happen.
These are vaxxed-only pies.
That's okay. I was just saying, in Quebec, they seemingly have it a little bit worse than us with curfews. And I don't know the numbers here in Ontario, but I know that in the article I read a couple days ago, they were saying like 100,000, 6-digit figure. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For deaths in Quebec. And nothing's doing anything. They're still getting sick and everything in Quebec, and people are dying in Quebec and shit, and they got curfews and shit. So it's just like, why even bother with the curfew if it's not working? You know, you're just putting everybody...
The curfew doesn't work. That's
everybody's just
senseless.
getting under massive stress and shit.
I mean, really, most people, if they're not fucking working, they're at home at night anyways. Like, fuck off.
Yeah, everything about it is...
And people out walking, taking their dog for a walk, or just going for a stroll, that ain't fucking spreading nothing.
Vaxxed-only pies into N-word pies.
I'm still convinced the numbers are not, they're not true. They're probably only half.
Well, whatever the conspiracy about the thing is, guess what? Who shared? I think it was J.R. Filthy. I think it was. Are you friends with J.R. Filthy on Facebook?
I think I am.
I think it was him.
I think I'm friends with that.
I think he said he shared this fucking image that was. I think it was him, but I saw an image shared that was like a bunch of. Maybe it wasn't him because he's American. But they were talking about like. Headline right? Google time machine headlines from 2013. Oh, hospitals are too full because of the flu this year, and then another one in 2015, another one in 2016. So it's every year the hospitals are suffering from being full with the flu.
Where'd it go this year?
Well, it happened. It's COVID.
No. Well, okay. And they're counting it as COVID, but
they're saying the hospitals are filled with COVID. Is what I mean.
But they were saying. In 2019, I believe there was 3 million flu deaths or flu cases or flu deaths in Canada. I can't remember. But in 2020, there was only 300. So how can they explain that away? I was talking about this with a customer the other day because it came up, and I said, "Where did the flu go? It doesn't just disappear." They said, "Well, people are wearing their masks and they're washing now." Well, then why are they getting fucking COVID? Because COVID spreads different. Fuck off! If they're doing the same goddamn thing, it should get rid of both.
Yeah.
No,
yeah, exactly.
I'm sorry, but that was flu over the winter. And these numbers we're getting now are nowhere near the phase 2 numbers that we got.
Yeah, J.R. Filthy shares a lot of fucking shit, so maybe
I'm pretty sure I'm on
Using
with him,
that
but I don't always
hand
get
index.
my
The Umbrella
Facebook feed is weird.
Corporation is behind all of this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, fucking Rothschilds and fucking all them cocksuckers. Bill Gates, whose wife finally left him. She knows he's a monster.
Somebody shared a thing that shows an old textbook about and just coronavirus is defined as the common cold.
Well, because it is.
Bitches?
But this strain of the coronavirus, or these strains of the coronavirus.
Is
Oh, you know what I hear
this
today?
done with
You know, we
Iceman?
got these vaccines that are 2 shots. You're supposed to get a shot and a shot, which they've already fucked up with their timelines on. That makes no sense. But today, or a few weeks ago, they were talking about, you know, if we don't have the Moderna, for the people who had the Moderna, can we give them a different brand? No, you can't.
Oh, here it is. Here it is. I want you to see this. Sorry, please continue.
Now I'm lost. Okay, and they say you have to get the Moderna if you got the Moderna. You can't mix them up. Today on the radio, they're talking to this doctor, and he's like, so like, what if they need their second shot? Can they get one? He goes, you know what? It's all very favorable, and I don't see why not, because they've all got these same properties. Why is it all of a sudden fucking good? What up, though, Bucky? Everything they fucking tell us is lies, because it's one lie this way, and they don't show us the data. They don't show us any scientific proof that masks are actually stopping anything. Because if it's still spreading, they fucking aren't stopping anything.
Bringing home the bacon.
Oh man, we're gonna have to just.
Now I want some bacon.
Y'all should check out side effects of code 2 poisoning from wearing a mask for hours.
See, I don't
Same
believe
as
that.
flu
Honestly,
symptoms coupled
I'm sorry,
with
I can't
Fauci
go with that
testimony.
thought at all.
Iceman
Because you get
sounds like
surgeons who do it
conspiracy
constantly
theory
for
late-night
16
radio
hours at a
host
time.
That has 7 listeners.
And you got nurses all that.
Some
No, I'm sorry, I will
dominating
never
people
fall
in
for
this
that
chat
one.
Tonight. New studies say if people have COVID and fart, they can spread it that way.
Oh, of course they can. I believe that they're saying that, but it's all bullshit. And this bullshit about all these new strains, but this one, this vaccine we made for this strain will work for them all. It's okay. But flu, you need a new fucking vaccine every year that's totally different. So how the fuck is the same vaccine gonna kill all these different strains? Especially this multi-fucking strain one that's really bad.
You guys still hear the Iceman okay? I had to move the microphone 1.5 feet away from his face.
Doctors,
I didn't even realize what you were doing.
I was plugging this in because it said 10%.
Yeah.
And now we're almost a half hour into the show, and I'm about to roll this joint.
I'm being pretty loud, so it's okay.
Okay, good. So I just want to show. Did you? This time I did kind of blank out when this flashed 10%. Yeah. So I don't know what you're saying, but can I show you this real quick?
Just COVID, yeah, I do want to see that.
Well, okay, so basically it's just look at the date. Surgeries postponed due to severe flu cases overwhelming Toronto ICU, February 2018. Hospital overcrowding crisis caused by more than just flu, says Ontario Health Coalition, January 25th, 2018.
Well, then what was it more than just flu? Were we getting the COVID back then?
Hospitals overwhelmed by flu and norovirus patients, January 2013. Hospitals overwhelmed by surge of flu cases. The Globe and Mail, January 12, 2011. Surge in patients forces Ontario hospitals, and then it's just kind of a cut-off headline. Yeah. But surge in patients forces Ontario hospitals, blah, blah, blah. April 16, 2017. And then another one dated overcrowded Ontario hospitals on the brink, province warned. Toronto Star, December 2017. So it's just like 18, 13, 11, 17, every year.
2017 is when Bill Gates came out with his big conference saying, there's going to be a biological weapon, or it's going to be natural in the environment, and it's going to hit us, and we're going to have a virus, and it's going to kill a lot of people. He was predicting it because he fucking knew. Quicker. All these fucking, I don't understand how people, all the evidence is out there. But nobody out there is fucking paying it. No one wants to believe it. And when it hits, those are the ones that are going to hurt the most. All these guys that I used to watch and still try and watch on the internet, they're all, it's going to hit them and it's going to hit them hard and they're going to need our help. We can't. Fuck them. I honestly fucking mean that too. I can't wait to see this hit them in the face.
Fuck Bill Gates.
At least I'll be somewhat prepared because I know it's
Steve Jobs
coming.
for life.
Yeah, fuck Bill Gates is
Welcome,
right.
14 viewers.
Fuck Steve
15,
Jobs too. I'm sure
Bucky.
he was involved in it all too. Fucking disgusting.
Yeah, I didn't mean to get all triggered up by it, but you know, I did want to talk about it a little bit. So yeah, that's kind of like after rethinking everything,
Fuck
repeating
Gates,
myself.
100-point symbol.
I probably will end up getting a fucking vaccine, and so will you. That's the reality of the situation.
But my point is I don't want to be one of the beta testers. I want to see a year down the road, 18 months down the road before I have to get it. Honestly, I want to see if something's gonna fucking happen. There have been reported miscarriages all over, from women, like huge
Fucking
numbers over top of normal
reptilians.
from women that have been
I'm waiting
vaccinated.
3 years.
Secret time's over. I just wanted to say some stuff that is secret.
Yeah, sexy stuff.
Secrets don't make friends.
Yeah, well, you don't. Oh, what up?
Hey, bro, it
What
ain't
up,
about
Big
me.
B?
It's because I can't get no woman pregnant no more. It's all about you, bro. I want you to have kids and fucking get tormented the rest of your
I
life.
sharded and
Actually,
gave
don't
it
have
the
kids.
whole
Not in this
block.
fucking world anymore. No one have kids anymore. But that's part of it.
Well, that's them winning, too.
They're stopping a lot of women from
I
having
have a
babies because they're trying to
G-spot
keep
in my
the population
belly
down.
button.
Yeah, decrease the surplus population. Absolutely. But
That-
that's crazy, though,
guarantee a part
because...
of it.
You know, we
Guarantee.
talk about Agenda 2021 and all that shit and the concepts of decreasing the surplus population. And while we can never know really what is the reality of life, right? I believe that we'll probably in a fucking, for lack of better term, and in a very uneducated way, I'm sure we're gonna fucking nuke somebody. Somebody's gonna get fucking nuked,
Well, I don't
and a
know.
big piece of the
Eventually,
population is
maybe.
gonna get
I
wiped
don't,
out.
I don't know how that's going to really...
Right.
Like, it
So-
doesn't make sense to
What
me.
is
It really
a man?
doesn't.
Well,
A
yeah,
miserable
lack of a
pile
better...
secrets.
Well, here it is.
Massive
Here it is.
depopulation.
You know what?
But
Okay, yeah.
this is the last sentence. But the experts look at numbers now and then predict the future to be like, 10 or 20 billion or whatever by this date, you know what I'm saying? So is it going to be 20 billion, or
Well,
are we going to
that's
have a
what
max
they're nuking.
exodus of human beings because of the rich want the world?
Now, it could very well be a nuking. You're right. They could finally say, you know what, it's time. Let's all us important ones, we'll go underground and take the
can
ones
hear
we
you.
want, the few 100 million, and then they'll kill the rest. I could see it. I don't fucking doubt that happening. That's possible. Could be aliens. They could be aliens.
What do you think about the type of concept where everything here is so fucked
Everything here is so fucked.
that finally they're running the distraction pattern legitimate on the news? With there is unidentified, like they're just running every
kinda feel
fucking
that. I
distraction,
really do.
bro.
I do.
Every
Well,
distraction.
I do, but I don't, because I really believe that there's fucking aliens.
I did
And
forget
we've
one
been-
thing.
We've been visited. They've been here for years, hundreds, thousands
Remember
of
this?
years.
I never got rid of it. His grandpa's nut picker.
If you
shit, right on.
smelt it, dealt it.
Delta.
Somebody in the chat named Delta.
What was I just saying there now? Damn it.
We were just saying that you do believe that they're running every
Yeah, no.
distraction, including
No, I
UFOs.
didn't say that. I said
I said
that's
that.
a very well possibility, but I don't know, because I really believe there's aliens that have visited and have been here all along.
I feel fine.
They have been guiding humans with their technology slowly at a time.
Do you think there's lizard people?
Bronx of
I think there could be. I think that's more plausible than a god. I do. That's my belief.
Do you think that there's a Bigfoot?
I believe it's plausible. I mean, look at how many... All the time they're finding new animals and creatures in places that they've never seen before. All the fucking time.
Right.
And are some of them coming through some dimensional thing? Who knows? Are they
interdimensional?
There was a guy years ago I used to listen to Drew and Mike in the morning on Rift, and they had this guy. I think it was a couple, and they talked about these Bigfoot people, these Bigfoot creatures that they came encountered with, and they visit with sometimes, and they're interdimensional. But who knows? They could be a wacko, or they could be telling the truth. We don't fucking know. That's the point. There's so many different possibilities that could really be true out there.
To funnel us to our own slaughter.
Yeah.
I smell metal.
Yeah, they're trying to regain the fucking planet again. Try and start all over, maybe. To do it again, we'll fucking start. We'll get a new Messiah, and we'll fucking start it all over again. Watch, it's gonna happen.
Flat Earth or hollow Earth. Make up your mind.
When they start coming to you and say, "Hey, you owe this much money. We're gonna pay you off. Be prepared to lose your place because they're gonna fucking take it from you, and you're never gonna be able to own property again."
Welcome, 12 viewers. LOL.
It's 18.
Yeah, we got 18 here, Shane. What the fuck?
Calm down.
Count? Wow.
Fucking
hollow Earth, bro. Dude, it's hollow because these fucking aliens and governments have been. Oops, oh, I got water all over me.
You need a napkin?
Yep. They've been tunneling and mining down there.
He big-willed himself.
Right up under the pants.
19 viewers.
I honestly don't know.
Me either. Because the governments have been making fucking bunkers down there to live in for as long as it takes for the Earth to regain after radiation from the nukes.
Yeah, I wish I could live in an underground bunker away from the nukes. That would be cool.
I mean, as long as it's well set.
He has a drinking problem. Get it?
Like this.
Wrong Sushi says you have a drinking problem.
I do. Damn it. Look, I even pissed on my pants. Actually, I'm gonna... Go ahead, I'm gonna go back. Cold water made it want to go.
You gonna poop?
No, pee.
Well, I guess it's just you and me, Internet. Welcome 23 viewers. Welcome 23 viewers.
What if you had to live in an underground bunker with Big Will? It's about positive vibes and the government. This stream is about Gordon's Shumway.
I don't know what that means. It's positive vibes in the government. Yo, well, you know what? Honestly, like, really, I don't think that if you go back and consume the content, like, we don't sit here fucking talking about the government constantly. I feel that's accurate. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying, like...
HIV positive vibes.
I feel like we generally don't talk too much about government stuff, but lately with, like, the last year and a half and shit, everything's been on some fuck shit, and so... It seems to be the fucking hottest topic at hand. You're fucking talking about COVID like the weather now. I fucking hate it.
I am just talking crap, Blake.
It's all good, man. I'm not trolled by you, Mac, because you suck at trolling, dog. And that's the truth. Get over it. What up? Did you get it out?
132. You look like you're turning into Bigfoot.
Bernie Mac says you look like you're turning into Bigfoot. Dude.
Yeah, you do.
Look at this, dude. They go out like
Swag,
this,
you're
dog.
A genius.
Look at all over the fucking seat, too.
You gotta. That's the only spot you're allowed to sit in the house, by the way.
Y'all still believe the earth is flat?
Did you just throw the water cap on the floor?
No, it's right. Oh, I guess I did. I thought it was on the table. Fell off the table.
No problem. Yo, Big Mac's in the chat putting his...
No, it's hollow, bro. We just talked about that. Where were you? Who, what?
Big fucking Mac from Informed
America's
Juggalos. Hey, Spooky the Fun Guy. What up, though?
Isn't it
Did you see him in the chat at all tonight?
No, it's the first time I've seen him.
What up, Spooky, man? Love to get you on a fucking show sometime, man. I never see you in the chats, so I don't believe that you're watching Studio 17.
Yeah, but you know what, though? What I've pretty much figured out is that it doesn't matter who gets it.
Is that a juggalo?
The Democrats or Republicans, they were going to...
All of this is Juggalo stuff. Everything is Juggalo stuff here. Sorry, go ahead.
Because Trump had all these plans, apparently, to start some quantum financial system going with cryptocurrency and gold standard and make that global. And then the other guys, they basically want to do the same thing, but they want to do it. The Democrat side is just bad. They're just evil. The Republicans would still keep things status quo. That's the thing. We would still be living our lives under this new world order that is status quo as we've been doing from the beginning. Like it would be another new world order, but it wouldn't be what the other side wants, what the bad side wants.
Spooky Defungi says, wait, y'all still talking
Well,
about
I mean,
not really. I don't.
Okay, listen.
Okay, calm down, everybody.
Listen, Spooky. I mean, I've for the last while, I've seriously paid attention to almost nothing. Sorry.
Oh, it's no problem. I was just politely doing this.
You know, just little tidbits here and there. But then all of a sudden, I hear about this ballot audit in Maricopa County, Arizona. Have you heard about that? Because it's not sounding good for Joe Biden with that. And if they can prove it on that one, they're going to move on to other counties. And once they get a few more counties under in other states, it's going to be a constitutional challenge. There's no way around it. And once that happens, then the fucking riots are really going to begin. Guaranteed.
Yeah, I told Mima that we don't have anything to worry about while we are in the fucking realm of this society until the alcohol and the gasoline stop flowing.
Yeah.
That's when things are going to get real bad.
Juggalos.
I mean,
because even when the fucking pandemic
Big
closed,
Will if there's no alcohol.
Nope,
yeah, imagine everybody was lining up for alcohol. They didn't shut down the alcohol when the pandemic hit, and everything had to fucking shut down.
No, wait, we can't do that. They realized quick they couldn't.
Yeah, because they're feeding everybody drugs, right?
Well, there's that, but also without the alcohol, all the alcoholics are going to kill their wives or their
That's what I'm saying. Drugs. Yeah. They're on drugs. They're going to have withdrawals.
Okay, I thought you just meant on other drugs. But yeah, exactly.
Now, but I forget, were their dispos open and shit, or you had to line up outside of them too?
They closed them at first, but then they're like, well, you know, there are medical, and you know, like we can't just stop people, so let's just fucking
Are Hogan
they
and
made
the
that
Wolf
essential.
Pack still in the New World Order?
I don't even know. I don't watch that no more.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure about that.
Well, I mean, that's because you like to watch the mainstream shit. That's why.
Oh my god.
Well, it is.
Okay,
truly.
Calm down. I'm sorry that I snickered. Holy. I don't want to get beat up tonight.
Do you still grow weed blades?
No, I suck. I got a weed room that's not getting used, and I wish that I was, and I want to, and then I don't because I got a stubborn attitude about it. And I'm lazy.
He's got a stubborn attitude.
Well, I got a stubborn attitude. Look, those lights and that technology and those lights really piss me off. And I know that that's a piss poor excuse, but it really truly is. Because I like doing cool, and it's a piss poor excuse also. But I like dope shit, and now my shit's not dope, so I feel is jaded. Right?
Yeah, that's exactly what I mean. That's just the way you are.
I paid extra money so that I could have the cool shit, and now I got to use the regular shit, and I don't want none of that shit. And also, I'm not prioritizing getting that fucking air conditioner. Even if I grew weed in that room right now, at minimum, I got to get the AC unit in there to regulate the temperature when the lights are on. And that is extra important because in the plan that I would like to execute that I'm not executing, right? I need the AC unit to regulate the temperature in that room. Why? Because I'm going autoflower, baby. 24/7 lights on. I don't give a fuck.
That's what I'm doing too. That room that I'm telling you about where I'm going to have my projector and stuff, I'm going to have one autoflower plant growing in the corner in there. I'll have it barricaded with stuff. It's not going to be totally, completely closed off, but it'll be good enough. And then if I'm in there watching a movie on the projector, it's autoflower. I'll shut it off for 2 hours. Who cares? You can turn the light on and off and whenever you want.
I've never experienced any growing situations with the autoflowers myself personally. I know that you did some, right, and didn't cure it very well, so that doesn't really.
The autoflower, no. That one I did good. That was my first grow I did was the autoflower.
Criminal politicians.
And I did good with that one. What up, young fox?
What I hate about USA is you don't punish. So when you say you don't punish criminal politicians, does that imply that you are not American?
Are you Canadian some way?
Young Fox, Slim, and Iceman, my homies. What up, though? What up, Young Fox? We out here. Just doing it, man.
My throat hurts.
It's 39 minutes. We got about 20 minutes left on this piece. And then when we're done this show tonight, At 10 o'clock tonight, we're going to do Real Underground, baby, on Studio 17. So check that out.
Rich people are above the law in USA. If Trump was German, kinda LOL, he'd be dead. We out here.
We out here. Looks like Eddie Upshaw's Vegan Arcade is a series that is now complete and ran about 8 or 9 episodes, and that's it.
Not doing no more?
I guess not.
He's gonna come up with a new character.
Killed
I hope that he makes a new
monsters.
show. Rob Ford was fire. Yeah, the crack guy, he was all right. Like, I don't have a political agenda, but he was just doing it. He was just a regular guy.
Yeah.
That's how he was like Trailer Park Boys, basically. You know what I'm saying? He just do whatever the fuck he wants. Doesn't have any like worry about. Oh yeah, sorry. He wasn't. You know, Rob Ford. He was cool. I don't know what he did specifically, but he was a cool guy.
He was, but he was a drug addict and an alcoholic. But he was doing good. He did good for the city of Toronto. They were prosperous under him. But
yes,
it was a prosperous time, too. But
I smoked crack. Look at all my free coffee passes.
Mama Moon, what up?
Baldy McGee.
Yep, you nailed it.
Hi, Blake.
What up, though?
Told you I was getting shaggy. I had to shave it off. It
Don't
was too much.
talk about crack unless you
So,
get
well,
enough
listen, I know you're a private
everybody.
guy, but I don't give a single
Legend.
fuck.
Well, I do, so I'm not going to say anything right now.
So, we realized that Mama Moon has a big crush on you a couple weeks ago, and then I forced her to get into your DMs. You guys have been talking?
Well, I DM'd her first, I think. I don't remember now. Yeah, we've been talking for the last couple of weeks. She's pretty cool.
Who in here did crack?
I smoked crack a couple times, but, like, hardly,
Good
like...
evening, gentlemen.
I didn't even smoke crack 20 times.
Yeah.
I probably didn't even
think
smoke
I
crack
did.
20 times.
I've tried in the past to smoke it
We
with
never
somebody
saw
who
the
else was
titties.
trying to make it for me.
Have
And
it
it never
ever
worked. I
did
mean,
we?
I never got that high. Maybe it was good and I just don't get high off crack. Because there's been
It's just an upper,
that,
man.
There's been drugs that don't affect me.
To me, it's just an upper. Like, I don't feel
But
anything
crack is
except a weed.
fire.
Because people
Fuck
have
crack
talked
is
about being all fucking, but not even
Nice.
close.
Yeah, well, when you're, like,
Times
binged
only.
out on crack, probably.
No, from just taking a hit.
Yeah, not me. You do the thing where you, back in the day, where you dab a little bit of coke on your cigarette and then light your smoke.
I never really
I
got
love
affected
that
much by that
crack
either.
habit.
But you did it, though?
Yeah.
That's not cooking it, so that's not crack?
Yeah. No, I
It's
don't
just
think so.
smoking
Yeah, that's just
cocaine?
smoking cocaine. Rolling it in a joint. We used to do that.
Yeah, I stopped doing that quick.
Yeah.
I stopped doing that
That's expensive.
quick.
Crack is a
Fuck all
form of
that, dude. We
cocaine.
used to only pretty much do that when
Yeah,
the shit was
that's why
bunk
it was
as fuck.
created. It was created for the poor people. To try and fucking weed them out. That was another population control
You
tactic.
cowards don't even smoke crack. Butt cheeks are my life, mama.
That's the best sentence I heard all day. Butt cheeks are my life, mama. Oh, shit. Excuse me.
Okay.
Yeah, everything else, man's been like fucking nothing. Just crying about,
Fuck crack.
See, I fucking said it for 8:40 p.m. God damn it! I was like, what is this?
Well, remember
That's my
earlier?
retard kicking in.
Remember earlier when you said you were hallucinating
Night of
on
the
weed?
living
Maybe you
was.
set your thing wrong then.
No,
because
I
that's
was
when we
doing
were
it here
smoking.
afterwards. No, I was doing
I
it here.
like to
We were
call
also
it
over there
cheeks.
doing it, right?
No, I wasn't setting it up over there. I was
Sniff
not doing that here.
heroin
I
from
was too. I wouldn't even
crack.
try, but I was high
This
over
man said he
there.
was hallucinating on
I was.
marijuana tonight.
I was serious. I've never other than edibles. I've never because it looked like around him this weird wavy bubble. Seriously, I just was staring at him, not even paying attention to what he said.
With like a
I
nang?
don't
Weird
Like a
bubble.
nang?
I
No,
do
it's totally
heroin.
different. I was totally coherent, and you
I'm
just
old
had this
school, I
weird
do
wavy. I
heroin.
can't even explain it.
Noob. Hoop
Like
hoop.
flat butt
What up,
cheeks.
Flea Dipper? Whoop whoop. It's a name I've never seen. Gomer Pyle, what up though? Whoop whoop. Hit me up. Let's fucking chat. We gotta get in a video call again and
Who's the
fucking
new
chop it
him?
up.
Yeah, I know. You've done a lot more coke than me. That's for damn sure.
I had
I
a
went
bad.
through a period of doing some, but not like you did.
Had a bad fucking.
But acid though. That's a good
See
one.
now for
That's a good one to
me.
stick with. Because you don't know how to enjoy it. You don't learn how
Me?
to. Yeah.
What do I do when I'm on acid?
Iceman,
You
get out now.
focus on yourself
Slim is a
and
lizard
you
person.
then you just get in a bad mood.
I just got triggered.
That's it.
Often when I take hallucinogenics like mushrooms and acid, they do make me feel quite antisocial. Especially mushrooms. If I take
Mushrooms
shrooms,
don't fucking get me that high anymore. I hate
But
that.
it's not like
But
I'm.
maybe there's some other strains.
It's not
that
like
might.
I'm on one of these. It's not like I'm on one of these.
Yeah.
It's just every time I take mushrooms, I learned that mushrooms is a poison and that the effect is your body fighting the poison,
everything's
right?
a poison in your body.
I
You're
guess,
putting in,
whatever. But ever since I heard that, that's all I ever think about. And I'm not like freaked out. That
Yeah.
doesn't like freak me out or anything. But I just sit there and think about that. And then so I feel like I'm poisoned. I sit in it. I sit real still. I sit like this, bro. And just fucking not breathe. When I take mushrooms, I forget to breathe a lot. And I find that like inside of me, I'm thinking and thinking and thinking and thinking, thinking. And then all of a sudden,
I do that too.
and I'm
yeah.
like, holy
Yeah,
fuck,
I do that.
man. And then it's
That's
like,
awesome.
why? Because I'm dying. I just died. I'm dying on the poison of mushrooms. You know what I'm
I do
saying?
that on acid though. That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's bad, but that's what happens to me when I do it. But with
But
mushrooms,
it's the thoughts that you have. That's the problem. You think. I try to think of good stuff, but sometimes I think of really fucked up stuff. But I don't think about myself. I try not to. Sometimes I do, but you just focus on other shit.
at the gathering of the
Focus on the
Juggalos,
fact that we're in the Matrix.
almost every single year that I've been to the gathering of the Juggalos, I took a nice dose of something to fuck me up, and excuse me, and I always utilized, like you're saying, that high to be introspective and then just like, and then I always end up in the end at the gathering taking great joy and knowing that no matter, like, I know weeks in advance that I'm going to go to the gathering and get stoned one night and be introspective.
Yeah.
And then whether it's good or bad, the result of that, in the end, I'll always end up like choosing happiness because at least I did that here, at the carnival, and so like I can just go back to fucking partying, and I'm a big juggalo, right? So I just really appreciate that. But here it's different, dog. Like, do you remember that night that the TV was mounted on the wall and we put that fucking thing on with the robot and the balloon?
I live in a forest in
We put on that
Bavaria.
music and it was like this
Yeah.
crazy music. And I'm like, we just have to listen to this. You know what I mean? And it was this whole mood. I remember that night looking at the TV and like the robot was like chasing the balloon and the balloon was moving about and this and that. Well, and I never learned what it was. And then I went back to find, I don't remember what it is right
I remember
now.
you went back to find it, but yeah, I don't remember.
So I went back to find it and I'm watching and trying to listen to some of it to recount maybe... Well, the whole fucking thing was just the album cover, dog. It wasn't animated. You know what I'm saying? It was just straight hallucinations on acid, watching the robot play with the balloon and
you
shit.
You can't fucking beat that, man.
Well, and so I just remember some times where I'm just like, I'll be just sitting back, stoned as fuck, wearing fireworks glasses, looking at these lights, and then I just got like rip the glasses off my face and be like, what are you doing to me, bro?
Yeah.
What are you doing to me?
And then there was...
Because you encouraged me to do it.
I know.
Right?
I get
so
that
I'm
from
like,
a lot
what
of
did you
people.
do to
I
me?
get
What
that
did
from
you
a lot
do
of
to me?
people.
I'm not worried or scared. I'm just like so
It's just
fucking
something that people should
lit.
experience.
And then so now like you and other people in our fucking friend circle, they started doing acid all the time, and then it's just like I can't. I tried.
It's not all the time.
I tried to keep up.
It's not all the time.
I tried to keep up. I didn't even try to keep up.
You didn't even try. No,
I didn't even try to keep up. I just was doing it when I wanted to.
Yeah.
And it's bad. It's not bad. It's not bad.
I gave up trying to convince him because I'm like, fuck you. You're not getting in my acid. That's fine.
It's enjoyable, but it's quite intense, and it just takes me to these levels where I'm just like,
I love it all.
Trips around too many jacasters.
no, everybody we're just fucking lit watching videos.
That's why I do it by myself at home all the time, because being around others, usually there are some asshole around there that wants to fuck around, and I don't want that. I want to just have my trip.
Yeah, I just like to sit there quietly and watch
shoot the
TV.
shit once in a while,
Yeah.
maybe. You know, if you have something stupid to say, which it's usually pretty
besides
stupid.
English language, drugs are toys.
Okay.
Is that right? I don't even know what you're talking about.
Sounds like Blake trips around way too many jokesters. I don't trip around jokesters. Like, I don't need...
No, we don't fuck around. We fucking watch.
I don't need somebody to, like,
on the TV.
trips at me. I'm fine. I'll take fucking... Like, the most hits of acid I think I ever took is, like...
Have a trip center.
Like, max, like, 3 hits at one time. Like, max. You know what I'm saying? So, like... I couldn't even imagine what I would be like if I was on like 5 or 6 hits of acid. It'd be like a puddle, I'm sure.
That night at the camping, I was almost.
Oh yeah, that was a crazy night.
That was
Remember?
Fucking awesome.
Remember the night that it was a Friday night and it was the weekend that UFCD did Killjoy Club versus. Yeah, I can't stop that beeping because we're getting ready for the next show. So.
Yeah, so wrong. I don't care.
Okay, sorry.
It doesn't matter to me.
I'm just getting these beeps, getting messages for the next show. Dude, we did so many nangs. I think you were on acid that night, too. You were super fucked. I was just smoking weed and huffing nangs, and that was the night that they did UFCD Killjoy Club versus Supervillains. That was a fucking good night, Willowwood. I like that place. Except for that fucking prick came over and had a problem with the bug zapper.
Yeah.
Did you see I brought the bug zapper out today?
No,
I didn't expect you to. We killed at least 6 or 7 bugs.
Acid. You probably never took acid.
I mean, whatever I've been taking, I'm fine with, bro. Okay. It's been good. I mean, some's not as good as others. I remember that time at my house. I want that again.
Right? The time that I wore 2 glasses.
I think you wore that night. Yeah.
Yeah, we were just listening to like fucking weird, shitty techno music with that visualizer on the TV.
We started out the trip watching a Cheech and Chong movie.
Right.
And a movie I've seen 100 times. And seriously, I could not understand a lick of what was going on in that movie. I was hearing words that I don't even know where they were coming from. Katie was there that night. She looked at me. I looked at her. She just started fucking laughing at me. She said, "I could tell you were gone." I was, ketamine. And that was like within 45 minutes.
I did a bunch of ketamine. Ketamine's pretty crazy.
I've never done that.
Ketamine's fun. Ketamine would be fun in this room because I would just want to do a bunch of ketamine and then sit in a chair right in the middle of this room and spin around and just look at these lights while I'm like going into a fucking K-hole.
Yeah.
That would be all right. I did a bunch of ketamine when I was in my 20s. I did a lot of drugs when I was in my 20s. But I never put needles in me. I never did any needle drugs. I don't like needles.
No. I don't like them either. I've tried them, but... Imagine
you got to inject your own vein right now with heroin. Like, I don't want to do that.
I would be able to do it. I don't want to do it. Especially with heroin. Like, that shit will fucking hook you in a minute.
Yo, you can eat this, but you really annihilated it, bro.
Well, I told you. You put them in front of me, so I'm going to eat them. And they're good. Probably the best candy I've ever had in this house. Better than those fucking little red balls that you made me eat all the time. By leaving them on the goddamn table.
I don't buy that shit.
If you would have moved them over there, I ain't gonna move them. They're in front of me. I'm gonna eat them. Sorry.
Drink your
Spooky, did you see the baby Sinclair?
The worst drug I took was alcohol. Smoking black tar is way more fun. Straw welcome back berry candies?
You know those little strawberry candies? Yeah, I don't know. What did it say?
Straw welcome blackberry candies.
Welcome back?
Strawberry, welcome back. Something like that.
Straw welcome back.
Yeah, straw welcome back berry.
Straw welcome back airy candies.
Something. Alcohol, I don't like it. It was a good juvenile drug.
Welcome back, Harry.
What I don't like is what I like about acid is that it doesn't make all my nerve endings numb the way that getting extremely high on weed can do. Or like when you feel like numb in your lips and face and the tips of your fingers when you start drinking, then you get like really, really drunk, like Big Will level 12 drunk, and like your whole body is numb, but you're still fucking going.
Yeah.
It's just like inebriated. Like that dullness, you know what I'm saying? I don't like all that shit, you know what I'm saying? I don't like that shit. Numbness, I don't need that, you know what I mean? I'm down. Excuse me. I'm down with uppers. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't even do drugs. You know what I mean? I smoke weed. I smoke weed as far as like things that are classified as drugs is concerned.
Mama,
But like big things, like I don't smoke cigarettes. You know, I do smoke weed. I don't drink alcohol really. I don't drink coffee. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't. Caffeine is not. Energy drinks. I don't.
Sugar.
Yeah, I do. Sugar and food is a bad problem. Fat, sugar and fat. That's a big problem.
Hey, we might as well live happy because it ain't gonna be much longer.
Yeah, we're the last ones, bro.
You say lead, love is a drug. Oh, love is a drug.
Love.
Oh, somebody said strawberry. So now me it's strawberry again. We missed it.
Straw, welcome back, Airy. I think is what it's saying.
He does sugar and fat?
Look, I'm eating candy right now, dog. I got a problem with eating sugar, drinking Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
Consuming sugar, not necessarily Kool-Aid. The problem with the Kool-Aid is that
Asthma.
I never had Kool-Aid. You ever see me have Kool-Aid around here? Never. And then all of a sudden I got on this kick for Kool-Aid in 2021, and I drank 50 fucking packages of Kool-Aid in like 2 months.
50? Probably more than that.
So.
Probably 100.
No, it was. I don't. Well.
You bought 40 in one shot.
I got that.
And you bought more after that.
Yeah, I guess that's true. Yeah, probably. And then I got that big package.
Mm-hmm. You had a lot.
And after I had that package, that's when I stopped buying them. And then when those all ran out, we stopped buying them for a couple weeks. And now we got 4 packages.
Were you saying you're drinking one a day?
Yeah, which is a half a gallon.
Over 3 months?
Yeah, at a minimum of a half a gallon a day.
Well, 1 package a day. That's all I'm saying. So, and how many cups of sugar in one of those?
Regular measurements are one cup of sugar to a half gallon of water.
To a half gallon, yeah. So that's only like half the pitcher, right?
Half of that pitcher, yeah. 2 liters.
Yeah. So
1 cup of sugar to 2 liters.
2 cups to a gallon.
Right, but for what it's worth, we weren't making gallons at a time.
Yeah, so one pack a day. So, and you saying for like 3 months or so?
Yeah, we have 50 packs.
That'd be that'd be 90.
Well, there were days that we had more than one for sure.
But then you had probably over 100 then.
It's likely.
Yeah. See, I was right.
Fat.
You never listen. You should just listen. I'm always right.
Yep, sugar, fat, and salt. Those are the 3 worst things in my diet. Even salt isn't really that bad. Have you made Kool-Aid ice cubes yet? No.
My muscles are strong foot. I am a steak.
My legs are nice because I carry around a gut, but my arms have 0 definition.
Look at how fucking crooked my glasses are. Holy shit. I keep falling asleep with them on.
Oh, it's 57. The show's over here. Yo, we're gonna do an episode. Oh, go ahead. Yeah, we all are. We've been sitting around getting fat. Yo, hey, straight up, yo, the homie Rob Bowling, he is fat as fuck. Did you see him? He was looking so good. Yeah, he was looking great. Wasn't he looking so great? His body was looking real nice. I saw him on the fucking Prom Night Massacre show, and he was looking fat as fuck.
About it.
And he's got hair down to his back. It's crazy.
I don't know. Fuck.
Getting fat?
It was about getting fat, but I don't remember who.
Everybody.
Evidently not me.
Okay, calm down. Thanks for watching this episode of Positive Vibes. We're going to do another episode probably next week at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, the time of times. Stay tuned to Studio 17 tonight, like I was just saying a minute ago. We're going to do an episode of Real Underground, baby. Me and Jeremiah are going to fucking dominate that for at least an hour, starting at 10 o'clock. And then tomorrow's Thursday. Oh, tomorrow's Thursday, we're going to do 52 weeks in a row, not missing a show, 1 year celebration of This Sucks tomorrow night with me and Spooky Tuesday and anybody else that wants to come on. 1 year, 52 weeks in a row, every Thursday night, I've been sitting right fucking there doing the fucking thing.
You're complaining? That's what you do. You sit here and do something.
It's been a lot. It's been a lot of fucking streaming. It's been a lot of streaming this year. And not only am I on
See you later, mama.
52.
52.
We say love.
Hell yeah. Not only is it 52 weeks with the Spooky Show, but it's like we're on episode 46 of Big and Butter, but we did some like alternate episodes. Like we did some one-off shows earlier in the series. So like I don't think that those correlate to actual numbers.
Well,
So I'm just like 8 weeks behind. This sucks with Big and Butter. You know what I mean? We just did episode 46 last night. But I think we did a couple more episodes than that, but like with those one-offs. Anyway, 1 year Big and Butter's coming up eventually, like 2 months after Spooky Tuesday show, I think. Anyway, I'm ending the show. I got sidetracked talking about that shit. Come and watch us on Studio 17 tonight. I love all that. And then you got anything in summation?
don't fall asleep with your glasses on. I gotta get these fixed.
BLM.
Yeah, okay. Whoop whoop!